stretch, they had a lot of opportunities. I didn't like the shot selection at all on the prior possession when they had multiple chances.
Thunder have now lost 7 of their last 9 games, including this one without Luka Doncic. I don't think that Westbrook was very forthcoming with the media.
I saw you guys play in recent weeks. Does that cause for alarm going into the playoffs?
Next question.
How do you explain the last 7 weeks? 7 and 15, I think you are.
Matt, what you want to do?
Next question.
Russ, your thoughts on just the finishing down low? Early in the game, it seemed like you guys were getting to the rim, but weren't able to finish down there. Any reason why some of those were running out?
I thought we had some good looks. I thought we went and, made the right decision at the rim. Some didn't fall, made some plays. So.
You guys do a great job on that baseline out of bounds play to get Jeremy the bucket. Is it frustrating to come down the other end and they get one right back?
It happens, they got some confidence late in the game, and they made a play.
Whew, a lot there with the Thunder because as we saw Paul George getting the Player of the Month award for February, and a month ago we were looking at this team like, oh, they look like contenders out west. Now they've lost 7 of their last 9. Paul George, 8 for 20 from the field after starting out 6 for 10, actually shooting just 39% from the field in March. Are you concerned with their lack of shooting?
Yes. I mean, you have to be, because no matter how good you are defensively, in the way the game is played today, you've got to be able to score the basketball. Yep. And you've got to be able to consistently score it and space it. And they're a team that's struggling. Even there, you saw he was kind of reluctant to shoot that 3. And so right now, the confidence isn't there, and they don't seem to have the same level of trust that they had earlier. Now, having said all of that, they could end up playing Denver in the first round. And
you like that matchup for OKC?
Well, I like it more than Golden State. For OKC, I mean, because that's a team that they probably feel they can honestly match up with. But you never want to back into the playoffs. But for the fact that there's nobody else even in the competition for the 8th seed, they're locked in. But you don't want to be going into the postseason struggling the way they are. They got a few more games to try to right this ship, Ryan. But right now, man, they're looking like they're destined to be out in the first round.
No, I agree. That's tough. And this was the same story from last year. When I look at this Oklahoma City team, personnel-wise, outside of the Warriors, I like them just about with anybody, pound for pound. But the big frustration that you have in Oklahoma City is execution down the stretch of basketball games. Are they going to make the extra pass? Are they going to trust? Are guys going to fall into roles? I love their player development. I love that their guys are shooting three-pointers better. I love the commitment. It's really a throwback style of basketball and commitment and free agency. Why? Russ stays, he gets an extension, stays with the squad. Paul George says he has unfinished business. There's a loyalty and a commitment that I deeply admire there, but they have to find ways to execute in fourth quarters, last 5 minutes. Things get tough down the stretch. There's no way they should have been in any type of game with the Dallas Mavericks, especially without Luka on the floor. This shouldn't have been a close game. Rick Carlisle's a fine coach. I'm sure he's celebrating knowing that, hey, man, he outcoached tonight. He outcoached them, Billy Donovan and Russ and PG, however you want to look at it, because that personnel shouldn't even been close.
Hard to disagree with that assessment. Good job there. Okay, so we see the Thunder struggle.